So you're in a bit of an intellectual head game. Not a little bit, actually. Like your whole life is basically living from this perspective. So you got to be quite honest with yourself around this one. It is a head game that you're in, and it's within you. You're the only one playing it. So what do you want for yourself? Do you want to exist in this space? You will want to exist there if you don't recognize the problem, if you don't see the nature of the situation. There's a process going on, and you're relieving stress. The stress is pulling layers off until you find yourself underneath and all around that. But this stress relief feels like your life situation. It feels like your identity with who you think you are. It's your past, it's your ideas of a future. This is all stress release. These thoughts that are churning, this navigation going on within yourself, it's all this head game. Now the trick is to know that you're in a head game and remember it all the time. But the magnetism towards doing the opposite of that is not to be underestimated at all. It's very strong. But this is becoming a master of yourself. People do this. They see through the head game. It's completely possible. And then they're living in a direct experience with life and with what they are. But otherwise, we're having this indirect experience, this appearance of what's happening. And do you actually want that for yourself? Do you continue to want that for yourself? If you think about your life, like how much consistent peace and fun are you having? How much enjoyment is going on? And it's not to say that you can't feel the ups and downs, but when you do, where is your response? Are you centered and grounded in yourself? Are you reactive? You have the complete capacity to groom yourself in the way you want to. What makes this whole process easier is starting to gain traction in knowing that that's not what you are. This head game is not what you are. If you're only playing the game, then you can manipulate the game the way you like to. Otherwise, you feel stuck in it. And you feel like you can't change it, and you're a victim to it. And then you try to control things to make yourself feel better. So how do you get out of this? How do you see through this and beyond this? Well, it's a process. On one level, it's instant, and it's here right now. And on another level, there's space and time that you're going to have to go through in order to really digest this and grok it and know that this is true for you. Now, we're all doing this. It's not like you need to sign up for this. You've already signed up for this. Everybody has. Just most of us don't know we're on this path. We don't know that we're learning here in a way that is not what we expected. We think it's to achieve, to progress. But these outward goals, these outside aspirations, they're fine, but they don't actually get us where we want to be. So if we don't instill this other ingredient, this knowing what our attention is doing and being aware of it, then we're going to fall short, basically, fall very short of what we can actually have here. So this doesn't need to be a rude awakening. We can wake up from a happy dream here. So the way we do that is we start catching the contractions. We start watching our experience for where it is that we're judging something and we're feeling it in our body or in our emotions or in our thoughts. And this might be when we're alone or when we're with other people. But we catch these and we relax them and we release them. That's how we let the cellular stagnancies in our physiology move through. But we're not going to want to do this in the moment. It's familiar to contract and to be in pain because we know that from the past. So to go into a relaxed state where we feel expanded, which is actually just our natural state, is actually really unfamiliar and scary to us. So we have to be aware of this relationship to what we actually are and what we think we are. We feel safe in what we think we are, and we feel unsafe in what we actually are. So once we understand this, once we start to explore this directly in our experience, then this just doesn't become such an arduous journey anymore. It's actually naturally happening and it's quite easy. But the biggest step is just recognizing the nature of the problem. And it's not personal, it's not even individual. It's the problem that we all have here until we figure out that there's another way. So just be patient and be kind and relax into the process. When you forget, when your intention is stuck on something and you become that thing, then just know that that's not you, and ask yourself, what am I? It's the easiest thing to talk about, actually, but it's the difficult thing. It's the most difficult thing to actually do.